Sidney Crosby and Ryan O'Reilly on the opening face-off of this Global Series finale. The Pens and Preds underway here in Stockholm. Picks it up down low, centers atop the crease, ricochets to Evgeni Malkin, and here come the Pens, a 2-on-1. Hayes feeds Malkin, back across, knocked down by Nashville. Mantha's follow-up is handled by Saros. There's Philip Forsberg, his 800th NHL game as he just checks every available box in this homecoming. Kindle connects to Clifton over the line, drops it for Tomasino, throws it back door, and what a save by Saros, absolutely robs Tommy Novak.
And the Penguins turning defense into offense, Josh. And this is just everything you want to see from the Penguins. You didn't see a whole lot of at game number one. This Tomasino sends it backdoor to Tommy Novak. And
so Heinen gets in the lineup, looking to make his presence felt right now. Wotherspoon sends it across to Carlson, back up top. Here's Parker Wotherspoon, a little head fake, wrist shot, score! Wotherspoon from distance, and the Penguins strike first here in Stockholm.
Well, you get a goal from your fourth line. That is bonus, bonus, bonus time. And the Penguins really moving the puck around well. And I mentioned expect them to get more shots on UC Saros. And also, the second part of that equation, more traffic in front of UC Saros. Saros was so good in game number one, but you can't stop what you can't see. And Parker...
We've already heard and seen UC Saros, who's made his mark. Evangelista carries in, curl and drag, and there's the first shot on Sergei Murashov, and the rookie stops it. 5 minutes and change gone in the first. Penguins with an early goal, up 1-0. Kindle a steal, out with it, and a backhander is shrugged aside by Saros.
And that pass kind of went right between the two blades of Evgeni Malkin's wingers.
Shea will send it over to Letang. Snapshot tipped and a pad save by Saros as Dewar got a piece of that and then gets crunched by McCarron. And Evangelista just dodges what would have been a massive hit from Clifton.
He loves to throw the body around, 75 in black.
Forsberg throws it through the blue paint and wide with O'Reilly lurking. Kopenen's pass deflects right back to him. Malkin's outlet finds Mantha. Chris crosses with Hayes, here comes Mantha, shoots, and a shoulder save by Saros. With 8 minutes gone here in the first. Pittsburgh in front, 1-0. Mantha back in, a backhander sails around, Malkin controls, centers for Hayes, shoots, saves Saros, Malkin back in front, he scores! Magnetic Malkin in Sweden. Everything he puts to the net goes in. And the Penguins take a 2-0 lead.
To the goal that he scored on Friday. Evgeni Malkin from behind the goal line picks up a loose puck, tries to throw it to the front of the net. And I said it Friday, I might as well say it again. You gotta be good to be lucky, and lucky to be good. And Evgeni Malkin is both on this goal as he banks this one.
Rust right on net, missed by a hair as it curls around to Kopenen. His second career assist this afternoon as it comes back towards Letang. Wrist shot blocked aside by Saros. Another shot, they score! Sidney Crosby rips it past Saros, and the Penguins are rolling here in Stockholm.
It's safe to say the day off between game number one here in Stockholm and game number two has done the Penguins well. The details are back in their game. The urgency is back to the game, and the mindset of funneling everything towards the net. No hesitation in their game. Again, a bit of a broken play. And there is Troy Crosby, Sidney Crosby's dad.
Timeout, Nashville.
With a fist pump as Sid wires it past the blocker.
And the Predators race the other way. It's Marchessault. And out there over a minute as Marchessault's wrist shot is handled by Murashov. Bunting. Pass deflects back towards Murashov. Paddles it along for Connor Clifton. Heinen barrels into Blankenberg. And If you're a Penguins fan, Dan Hines doing exactly what you need him to do in this first period. Carlson shot tipped, and a good save by Saros as Lizotte got a stick on that.
And the changes that Dan Muse has made, it seems like all the parts fit. All the pieces of the puzzle are snapping into place so far for the Penguins. And this fourth line has been... They're just thinking about getting the next goal, making this a 3-1 game and staying in the hockey game. But a lot of good things by the Penguins, a lot of details.
O'Reilly down to Pittsburgh ice. Shea behind his own net. Plays it off Evangelista. Trying to center, he does. And Marchessault shot stopped by Mershot. Blankenberg off the face-off win for Marchessault. Here's Marchessault back to Blankenberg. Across Stamkos, one-timer kicked out by Mershot. Wood on the rebound, the glove saves Sergei Mershot. Haula for Shea. Back to Eric Haula. Shea again. Down low, Evangelista tried to pivot to the net. Saved by Mershot. Then it goes in. But the whistle, it sounded, and it's immediately waved off at ice level. Looked like it was covered under Mershot. Predators just went down and did the conga line of handshakes.
It's Evangelista. And then also you have Forsberg in there. And the referee's going to say, I lost sight of the puck. I blew the whistle before you could shovel it underneath the pad of Mershot. I think it was eventually the Forsberg stick. That was probably the third or fourth whack.
Then ahead for Brian Rust over the attacking line. Floats it to the net. Hayes a shot. A save made by Saros, who got across there. Here's Stamkos. 10 seconds on the 5-on-3. Forsberg looking for him. Stamkos, one-timer, kick, save, Mershot.
Body down off the toe, and then here's this other bomb of a one-timer by Stamkos, and there's Mershot. That's so difficult when you're shuffling from your left to right.
Here's Parker Wotherspoon up ahead for Joona Koppanen. Gains the attacking line onto the tape behind and moves in. Didn't get all of it.
Number one, to get a goal, get back to this hockey game. The other agenda is they really want payback on the hit by Ryan Graves on Luke Evangelista.
Shea wires it back down to the Penguins zone. We are underway in this third period. Falls apart to raise men's health awareness. As Dewar down low to the net. Rust the cross. Oh my goodness, Saros just robbed Crosby.
Making tough saves look easy. And there's Brian Rust taking the puck to the front of the net. From a tough angle, Sidney Crosby tried to go up over that blocker. You know, on Friday we saw Saros make 3 or 4.
Michael Bunting back down. Puts on the brakes. Tries to leave it and does for Blankenberg in the slot. Haig across one-timer Wood. Mershot says niet.
Preds down by 3. They're looking to see if they can get one by...
As Koppanen picks it back up. Pass ricochets, swept away from Malkin. Good keep by Wotherspoon. Shot redirected off the post as Koppanen got a piece. Then Malkin drives the net. He's dumped. Haig back to Nick Perbix. Flips it forward. And Perbix danced to the slot. Still has it. Backhander. Mershot the save. As that came out of nowhere, but Sergei Mershot had the answer.
And giving the Penguins a free clear.
A lot. And now a turnover. And here's a chance shorthanded. Lizotte carries in, shoots. Saved by Saros with the glove.
Danny Hunting does a lot of the little things like Connor Dewar to play up on the line with Sidney Crosby.
Malkin drives one in tight, and that's answered by Saros. So 6 men on for the Predators. They scored in this situation on Friday. A wrist shot blocker aside by Mershot, cleared by Koppanen. Granted, that was a 1-0 game. This one's 3-0. Lizotte picks it off. Lizotte to the empty net. He scores! And Blake Lizotte rewarded for an excellent game, an excellent season so far. The empty netter makes it 4-0.
You're right. He's done all the little things. And up to that point, was not on the score sheet, but he's deserved to be. And you're right. You talk about paying the price. All the little things. He got that fourth line going again for the Penguins. The penalty kill, the big face-offs, the shot
around. It's going to go all the way towards the far side. Well, the Predators took the first game in this Global Series as Kopanen stopped by Saros.